มวยไทยคือชีวิต
You may activate the service for a charge.
Hello everybody and welcome to Muay Thai is Life. Today we have a very special guest and it's an honor to have her with us. She has over 50 fights. She's a 13-time world champion with titles in the WBC, WMC, IKF, WPMF and a slew of other titles. She's on a 15-fight win streak, has not lost a fight since 2008. And if you know anything about Muay Thai, you know who we're talking about. It is Julie Kitchen. Did I miss anything, Julie?
No, you've got it quite covered.
Yeah, that was a pretty long intro there. With all your accomplishments and titles, we had to go through that list for our listeners here. But Julie, I mean, we wanted to ask you a question about, you recently fought at the MPL's inaugural event, which was held in Long Beach, California, here in the United States. It was on September 2nd. You faced a tough opponent in Martina Jindrova, but you looked very calm, cool, composed, and collected in the ring. And, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about what it was like fighting for the first time here in the U.S. And, what is it like fighting for being part of the MPL, which is, an organization with a lot of hype behind it.
Yeah, I mean, just being part of the MPL, it's like all the top fighters have been invited by the MPL to take part. So you're working amongst like the best of the best in the world. And it's just a huge privilege to be part of that. When I was in the States, just the whole reception of people, it's just like mind-blowing. It was just really took me back. And it really does give me the drive, seeing the support behind me to want to win the whole MPL and show my fans that, how dedicated I am and how much I want this win. I think the MPL is the way forward. I think it's a brilliant organisation and I'm really looking forward to fighting in Amsterdam in November against Sandra Bastian, who is another great top opponent for me to fight. I think she's been fighting for around 10 years, similar kind of time as me. She's really strong and in great condition. So, I'm really looking forward to facing her.
So your next fight is going to be against, basically against Sandra Bastian in Amsterdam, or basically in The Hague in Holland on November 6th. She's going to be fighting October 8th against Tayanara Lisboa. So, I mean, when you look at that fight, I mean, what are your thoughts on the fight? I mean, does the outcome of the fight affect your training in any way?
It won't. As hard as I possibly can. It doesn't matter who I'm going to step in the ring with. I don't underestimate anyone, but it'll be great to watch them both because I'm going to face both of these girls. I really hope they come out of the fight uninjured also, because I'd hate to be stepping in the ring with them having a serious injury. So yeah, I look forward to watching them both fight. Obviously, I can see their styles, but every time I go in the ring, I know when you're facing a different opponent, your styles change and your game plans and stuff. So I won't be watching and thinking she'll be fighting me the same as how she fights her. Obviously, the height might be different and the range. But I really look forward to seeing that fight, and I hope they come out uninjured.
So, Julie, a fight that a lot of Muay Thai fans wanted to see is you facing off with U.S. Muay Thai champ as well, Miriam Nakamoto. Now, you guys were scheduled to fight earlier this year, and basically you had to drop out of the fight due to injury. And she made some comments about you and your injury after that happened, and now she had to drop out of the MPL. So it was really, something that kind of was was sad to see for a lot of the Muay Thai fans, because this is a fight that a lot of people have been waiting for. And I just wanted to know, what are your comments? Do you have any comments about, her comments about your injury? And I mean, what do you think about what she had to say, and then about her dropping out of the MPL due to an injury herself?
Okay, I think all fighters, they pick up injuries on the way. Sometimes, they can just be really simple injuries. I've got in the ring with like broken toes. I've gone in with the flu. Anyone who knows me, I don't pull out of a fight unless I really have to. And I think this is probably the only fight that I have had to pull out. And this was due to a really deep cut on my forehead. And during training, if I just caught it with a light jab, just open up. So, I'd want to go in and give Miriam a really good fight. I'm sure on her behalf as well, if I did go in and that cut got a first round and she took the win, for me, that wouldn't be satisfying enough. If only it happened. Unfortunately, she did have to pull out the MPL, but she watched my last fight ringside. When I come out the ring, I shook her hand. But, she was moving around good, and her knee looks like it's on the mend. Apparently she's had her operation and it's getting stronger. And, Mary's voicing her opinions to the fans and people around her. Unlike me, I'm very level-headed. I just keep my head down, training, get in, do my fighting, and then back out. So I know that at one point she does want to fight me. I hope to face her also, and I think it would be a really good fight. And I do think it's one of the top female fights that everyone's looking to see.
Yeah, that's definitely a fight that everybody wants to see, and we hope that we're probably going to eventually see it sometime down the line. But another fight that many people are now looking at, and especially after her recent performance on the same card as you on the MPO, she's a very tough girl, a very young up and comer. Valentina Shevchenko. A lot of people were really impressed with her performance, and she's currently only has one loss on her record, has many fights, and people are looking to hopefully see you guys down the line in the MPL. I mean, what do you think about her?
Yeah, I think I'll be facing her at some point. She's obviously known for her strong punches and kicks, and I watched her do a little bit of training out there, and her style in training is very different to mine. She's obviously a very flexible girl and really aggressive when she's fighting. Obviously, I've got the height advantage over her if we do face off together, but I'm expecting a really, explosive fight, and forward to fighting her, hopefully in the semis, if not the final.
Yeah, definitely. That's a fight that we all can't wait to see also in the MPL. And actually moving on from that, I wanted to ask you about the Queen of Muay Thai moniker. I mean, I understand that that's a nickname the fans gave to you, correct? It's not something that you gave yourself.
No, the fans gave it to me, and then the magazine started referring to me as the Queen of Muay Thai. So that's like where it stemmed from.
Now I wanted to ask you. Having the Queen of Muay Thai nickname, and then, you having this aura of being, a very, very tough fighter, having gone undefeated for your last 15 fights, basically, being a 13-time world champion, does that add, an extra amount of pressure to you? I mean, basically, we see a lot that, UFC champions and MMA champions and a lot of, any champions in anything have to kind of, they feel that pressure. Once they've gotten to this certain level where they have to kind of live up to the name that has been given, or live up to the hype that's all around them. I mean, do you feel that added pressure now?
Yeah, if I said no, I'd be lying. I'm ranked #1 in the world. Obviously, every girl that I face in the ring, they want to beat me and knock me off my perch. But yeah, I do get pressured when I go in. I know that everybody wants to take that title away from me, and I put pressure on myself. I train so hard. I know what I'm capable of, and when I step into that ring, I want it to come across so everybody can see it as well. But I tend to work with that pressure and make it work for me when I'm in the ring, and instead of against me. So yeah, if I said no, I'd be lying, but I use that pressure to my advantage.
Yeah, definitely. You're one of the top people in the game, and it's very exciting to be able to speak with you on that, because you have had so many accomplishments in the ring. And I wanted to speak to you a little bit more about what are your goals outside of the ring? I mean, you're one of the top females in the sport in the ring. I mean, what are your goals as being the top female fighter out of the ring? I mean, are you trying to get a lot more, women into Muay Thai and showcasing that they can be part of this, really tough sport as well and do really well? I mean, what are your goals outside of that ring?
Yeah, for sure. Yesterday I come home from a seminar from London, and I had girls attending from all over the place. A girl flew in from Kuwait to take the seminar, run over the weekend at Stars Gym. And I get so much back off that. Not every girl is going to be a fighter. They're not all going to go in the ring. A lot of them do it for confidence building, and obviously hugely losing weight. And I've had great results of females trying to get into their dream wedding dresses, and through Thai boxing, they've lost 3-4 stone, and they've managed to walk down the aisle in that dream dress. And to me, I get the same kind of feeling as when my arm goes up in the ring and I'm winning a title bout. I get so much, happiness of seeing other people's lives basically changing through Thai boxing, and it's just great. It's great that Thai boxing can affect people in that way.
Well, Julie, we wanted to thank you for speaking with us here at Muay Thai is Life. You're definitely one of the top people in the game, a lot of admired by many fans. And it really was an honor to have you here with us today. And thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you.